Konnichiwa, minasan. Yara desu. Enchal Philippines kara. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. The recently held study tour last June 23, 2024 was a resounding success. As part of the organizing team, I actually felt both exhaustion and fulfillment. Witnessing the joy on the faces of scholars and visitors alike was truly heartwarming. The event centered around celebrating the 28th anniversary of Ancient Philippines, and it evoked a sense of nostalgia as we reflected on Ancient's remarkable achievements over the years. Among the program highlights were the scholars' heartfelt letters to their specific sponsors, a touching gesture that showcased their gratitude. Additionally, we awarded medals to college graduates and recognized high school students with the Global Youth Modest distinction. It was inspiring to see scholars not only complete their education but also excel academically, proving that the support they receive is indeed worthwhile. So, despite the time constraints, we successfully commemorated NPO NChild's 2 decades of impact. Looking back at the milestones NChild has achieved, we're also eagerly anticipating future programs and plans for our scholars and alumni. Time has flown by, and NPO NChild has undoubtedly touched countless hearts and transformed lives. So, congratulations to NPO NChild on this significant milestone, and here's to continue success in the 20 years ahead. 20 years and forward, here today because of you.
Thank you, Shmel-san. First, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for taking the time to join us today. Sorry for the background noise. It's been 3 weeks since the study tour, but the event feels like it just happened a few days ago. Some of you may have watched the live stream on the Enchild Philippines Facebook page and seen the entire program. So this year's study tour was quite different from the previous ones, as we did not have any morning activities as we usually do. This was the third time that we held the study tour at the Rizal Technological University, but it was the very first time that the university president participated, along with the 60 performers from their school and 20 staff members, including professors and students. And I don't think we would have been able to pull it off without them, because we're honestly we're lacking manpower from our side. So
Yes.
although the program was only 3 hours long, I believe we were able to effectively highlight the dedication of our sponsors over the years through their messages. As part of the program, they were asked to share their experience, for those who have joined the study tour, of how they became sponsors and their reason for committing to support the mission of. And when Mr. Todati shared the idea of establishing a Peace Advocate Day and making it a yearly celebration, I felt it was a great moment of sharing it, because aside from the students, the parents, and the coordinators and child staff, some high school teachers and university professors were also present. So everyone was there. And it's really time to expand our network and partnerships, maybe with other private organizations too. The awarding ceremony for our beneficiaries was also one of the highlights of our program. And it was so special because the medals were from there in Japan. And of course, the testimonies from Cherry Rose and Edric. After the whole program, I felt like we should have provided more opportunities for bonding between the sponsors, students, staff, and our partners. I hope we can improve on that and create a more engaging activity for all. But overall, I believe it was a successful gathering and celebration. For everyone's information, you can still watch the whole program of our you can still watch the whole program on our Facebook page and Child Philippines, and it has already reached 26,000 views as of the moment. So again, thank you to everyone, and cheers for that time.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria Divine Martinez, and
I am excited to share that I am now 22 years old and about to graduate on July 18th with a bachelor's degree in mathematics, specializing in computer science from Bulacan State University. And I'm very honored to be graduating cum laude. I am incredibly grateful to the people and family who have supported me throughout this journey. In addition to my birth family, I am deeply thankful to my ancestral family. This organization has supported me unconditionally since I was 13 years old. Much like a true family, I never imagined our bond and relationship will last this long. But true love indeed lasts. The love from my ancestral family has nurtured many dreams and brought me to where I am today. It has made me believe that it is possible to make the world a kind, just, and right place for dreamers. This love makes my heart jump whenever Kuya Piano and Ate Alma message us, whether it's about our monthly allowance or another opportunity to grow and meet new people. The love from my ancestral family has inspired me to embrace opportunities and explore more. It has instilled in me a desire to reciprocate, to help, and share with others. Please continue to give me the opportunity to feel the love of our ancestral family and to share the love with others. I hope our family will never tire of loving. Our last study tour marked the 20th year of Angel's Love. I was so fascinated by the formality and fanciness of the venue. The view made it even more beautiful and worthwhile. I am very grateful to our sponsors for their dedication and time with the scholars. Though our time together was brief, we received much encouragement and inspiration from the speakers. It was heartwarming to hear from our sponsors about the reasons behind Enshad's creation. Despite the differences between our races, the willingness to give love and care for the Filipino people diminishes all these differences. I enjoy the food, the photo booth, and the aspiration wall. It was a fun experience, though I wish we had more time to bond, play, and engage activities with our sponsors together with the scholars. Now, as I wait for our graduation to commence, I am slowly finding a job to give back this to my family. After all, they are the main reasons why I'm doing this, to make life better for us. In the meantime, I plan to expand my knowledge and skills in technology, especially programming. If the opportunity allows, um, I would also like to share my knowledge by teaching in some institutes or colleges. Currently, I am waiting for a call for that to happen. This could be my stepping stone to becoming an effective Japanese assistant language teacher in Japan. It has been my dream to live in Japan since I was very little. The rich culture, the beautiful places, the innovative people, and the opportunities the country offers have always fascinated me. Although I'm seeing many of this only in the internet, my my courage and my Japanese family inspires me to move on. This is a dream I will never tire of working towards. Please root for me in this episode. See you there, everyone. I know there will be many challenges and setbacks ahead as I enter a bigger world, along with my many responsibilities. Despite the rush of feelings I may experience, one thing is certain. I will forever treasure, remember, and look forward to the love of my ancestral. Thank you all for the belief. Thank you all for believing in me and being part of this wonderful.